Anna Anders with forglobalpeace.com, and I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, but I'm calling you long distance today from Flagstaff, Arizona. And the reason for my call is you guys put out a magazine at your store, and it's called Bar Bat Mitzvah Guide. Do you still have those magazines there at your store?
I'm actually not sure offhand. Can you hold on a second?
Yep, thank you.
Thanks. FROAD.
I'm sorry? Hello?
I'm Margaret Neighbors, founder of Luxury Market. Calling the operator. Please wait a moment.
More at executivecaterers.com.
Thank you for calling Mustard Seed Market. This is Alexis. How may I help you?
Hi, Alexis. My name is Anna Anders. I'm a local peace activist in Cleveland, Ohio, and also in Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm calling you long distance today to find out, are you guys still carrying the Bar Bat Mitzvah Guide in your store?
The what?
It's a magazine. It's called Bar Bat Mitzvah. It's a guide.
I'm not sure. I don't really keep track of those things. I don't even know who's in charge of that.
Well,
it doesn't sound familiar.
Well, I found this magazine out of your store, and it's a magazine, and it promotes the. Actually, to tell you the truth, did you know that it promotes the genocide of Palestine?
Would you like to talk to a store manager?
Yes, I would.
Okay, one moment.
Thank you.
In fact, was an 1859 solar storm that created such an electromagnetic disturbance that telegraph service went haywire globally. Now, that was 155 years ago when telegraph, electrical technology-wise, was pretty much the whole ball of wax. Now our infrastructure, our economies, our way of life is entirely tethered to electronic technology. So, what if there were a sequel to 1859? Rocky Rollins is haunted by that thought. The IT specialist has built the website survivorlibrary.com as a store of knowledge in case the next solar flare pulses us back to the pre-electronic age. Rocky, welcome to the show.
Hi, how you doing?
Splendid, thank you. How and when did you start thinking about the Carrington event?
Well, actually, there's been Stasby. How can I help you?
I'm sorry, what is your name, sir?
My name is Todd. How can I help you?
Hi, Todd. My name is Anna Anders at forglobalpeace.com. How are you doing today?
Good, yourself?
Good. You guys carry a magazine or a guide, I guess you could call it. It's called Bar Bat Mitzvah.
Okay.
And you carry it in your store there. And I was just wondering, do you guys realize that you're promoting the occupation of Palestine? I'm a local peace activist, originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I want to say corrupt Cleveland, Ohio, because for 10 years our family member was missing. And I came to Cleveland in 2012 to look for Gina, to Jesus. And I actually used to frequent your store to have lunch and stuff when I would go to work. And I picked up a magazine from your store, and it's called Bar Bat Mitzvah, and it's called Coming of Age, and the guide was dated for 2011 and 2012. And it specifically targets people in Ohio to ask for money. Ohio Friends of the Israeli Defense Forces. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Okay, so since you didn't know that, I mean, and I'm not holding that against you and your store specifically, but what I do want you to know right now, I'm bringing this, I want to raise awareness of this because it's not good when we put out magazines and stuff that we know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who makes that decision to put out your choice of magazines and stuff for your store, but I think you guys might want to take that into consideration in the future.
Okay, is it a magazine or is it a publication? Like a scene magazine type thing that they put up in the front?
Well,
is that what it is?
You know, honey, it's an actual magazine. I'm holding it in my hand right now, and it says Bar Bat Mitzvah. And it's an actual magazine, okay? And then when you open it, it gives you the table of contents. You know, it's got a lot of beautiful Jewish things, but on the page that concerns me, it's the FIDF, and then it says underneath it, Ohio Friends of the Israeli Defense Forces. So, yeah, they're looking for donations and stuff, and there's something really scary about that, you know?
Okay. No, I didn't even know we actually had it. I just wanted to clarify where it was in the store so I can go take a look.
Yeah, you know, okay, so you know where your deli is, honey? Usually you have these magazines set up as people are leaving the store. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's where
Yes, I do understand.
Good. And that's where I got this magazine from. And I got to be honest with you, honey, since I'm a local peace activist out of corrupt Cleveland, Ohio, and like I said, I have every reason to say that because Gina was gone for 10 years, and I actually made activist signs to go into the streets of corrupt Cleveland to look for Gina, and I created a 4-page newsletter called All Eyes on It and had to flood corrupt Cleveland in order to, you know, to help my cousin Nancy find her missing daughter. And so I'd like to think that God created a modern day miracle and gave Gina back to us. But in the meantime, yeah, I wanted you guys to know, and trust me, I've had this magazine since I left Cleveland when I did the activist work looking for Gina, but it's been one of these things, how do I say this? It's been on the back burner of my life, and the front burner of my life was trying to find Gina. She's home now, so I'm getting caught up with everything I'm behind on.
Okay. Well,
So-
here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go see which one it is because we do have a bunch of items up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to run it by the owners and see what so they're aware of the situation because I didn't know anything about it. But
Yeah.
I would definitely bring it to their attention.
They need to know because I'm making a YouTube video as we speak. And this isn't good stuff, you know. I mean, we Americans need to wake up because we've been handing money over left and right to corrupt Israel, and they need to put their hands back in their pockets and stop asking for money to kill people and to occupy their lives, as in the Palestinians.
Okay, well, thank you for bringing it to my attention, and I definitely will look into that.
Well, that's fine, Todd. I appreciate that very much. Now, another question I have on a later note, because you have two beautiful, or you used to have two beautiful twin young ladies that were working there in your store in the deli section. They're twin sisters.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Well, they okay. Anyways, long story short, I'm sure they still work there. They're twin sisters. They've been working there for a long time. They're very nice ladies. But what I want to say is if you could just please let them know that Anna, the peace activist, who used to visit when she was doing her activist work looking for Gina, said hello, and we got our family member home safely, okay?
Will do.
Thank you, Todd.
Sure, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, my camera's not working today, but this is an interesting story to me, you guys. And the reason it's interesting is because Friends of the IDF. I don't know what this means, but I want to read the article.